on a delivery here. Not too bad out. Mid-afternoon here. Driving my Equinox here today. If you're gonna be delivering, I'd recommend getting 2 vehicles. You're gonna have to pay, double the title and registration and insurance, and you're gonna need a spot to park 2 vehicles. But having 2 vehicles, and if you got car issues, being able to drive a second one without having to borrow one or something from a friend or family is just nice. You just drive your other car. I actually got 3 cars right now. My 3rd car I actually left at my delivery store in the parking lot, and I would drive that for deliveries to keep miles off my truck and this vehicle right here. But the starter, the flywheel, it's not starting right now, it's cranking, so it's sitting in the parking lot, and I'm gonna need to get rid of that, which I don't think it's gonna be worth fixing, and the auto place will give me $100 for recycling it, which ain't nothing. So dealing with cars, it's good to have one good reliable vehicle, but then you got your monthly payments, and you got to pay it off, and then if something goes wrong, if you're not under warranty, you got to pay for it anyways, and then you're still making payments. So you can research and find good reliable vehicles, and get one that's got some room and gets good gas mileage.
You have a text message.
I got a text message. Yeah, make sure if you're gonna be driving a lot, you're gonna want good gas mileage.
You have a text message.
I don't get the best gas mileage in my vehicles, but I'm not really too worried about it. This Equinox here is an all-wheel drive car, but the rear axle drive shaft went out or whatever, so it's only has front wheel right now. So it's an SUV, but it doesn't handle that good in the snow. So keep in mind a vehicle for wintertime if you're going to be in Wisconsin or up where it snows anywhere. I would say get all seasons tires over winter tires and summer tires. They should be good enough if you got all seasons and they're in good condition. And then you don't have to swap out your tires for your winter and summer tires. Always keep your tires filled with air. That saves you on gas mileage. When your tires are low, it just kills your gas, and it's dangerous. It's easier to get a flat, or you just don't handle your car as well, if your tires aren't full of air. Keep up on your oil changes. Yeah, they say 3,000 miles. Now they say you can go 5,000 synthetic or whatever. I just do it at 3,000. It's $20. You can do it yourself too, if that's your thing. Sometimes it's just easier just to go into the place and do it. I'd recommend, thinking of the time when you're getting your oil change. Everyone wants to do that, at 5 o'clock when everyone's getting done working. So, if you can go in at a different time, I'd do that. Keeping your windshield clean, full wiper fluid. Keeping your wiper blades, actually working. They do go bad. People don't think they go bad. They just use them for years and years and without replacing them. They're cheap, and they help. Oh, there's a dude here. Let's give him a wave. Cut him off. I'm pulling up to a delivery here. Let's see here. I gotta text these people. So yeah, anyways, having basic common knowledge of vehicles and common issues that go wrong is a good thing to know if you're going to be driving a lot. Some things might just be, you know, some minor thing. Some cars, you know, they have, like, if you don't screw your gas cap in right, your check engine light will come on. There's a lot of weird, just minor things, you know, if you know a little bit, it'll save you time and money in the long run. Another thing people don't think about is, like, your headlights. You know, they might still be on, but, you know, just after years, they just get corroded and covered with stuff, you know, that there's a lot of good ways out there to restore your headlights without having to buy new ones. A lot of DIY, you know, things on there. I can show you a video or link one on how to clean your headlights. Some of them are different. You know, it's just another thing people don't think about. You know, make sure I just like filling up gas all the way. Less gas station trips, don't gotta worry about running out of gas. You know, like winter time, you know, even if you got gas, you're, you know, having at least quarter tank, you know, is, you know, best to go by, or even have more. You know, other than that, you know, just keep an eye on your lights, you know, your brakes. If you hear any noises, handling funny, it's better to get them checked out, know the symptoms ahead of time, instead of breaking down on the side of the road, having to get a tow, paying for the tow. No one wants to take their car into the shop, you know, if it's making a noise, but, you know, get a mechanic you can rely on and trust, and take it in there, have them look it out. That's why having a second vehicle, you know, is the great thing. Or have someone you can borrow a vehicle. Some shops, you know, they'll rent out cars to you, or there's daily cars you can rent for like $10 a day. You know, whatever your way you want to go with. You know, a lot of people might not have a spot to park 2 cars, or not want to pay the insurance on 2. But I mean, there's just certain things with cars you're gonna have to deal with, you know, and the more you drive, the more you're gonna deal with some problems. And there's, you know, like getting your batteries just go bad, you know, and they're $100. You just gotta chalk it up, you know. That's, you know, every 5 years, you know, but then, you know, usually comes out of nowhere. And it's just one more thing, you know, oil changes, parking, you know, there's a lot with vehicles, you know, maintaining them, cleaning them. You know, if you get your car washed, if you have a nice one, and, you know, that'll make your car last a lot longer in the long time. Getting it waxed every once in a while, you know, if it's nice. My cars are older. I'm not like super worried about that, and one of my vehicles is a truck, so it doesn't bother me if it's a little dirty. But I mean, yeah, once I get a good truck, I'll definitely keep it cleaned. Always keep the inside clean and organized. It just helps. I got video on my truck if you want to check that out, on some modifications you can do if you're into that type of thing and you got a truck. A lot of stuff you can do to any vehicle, but I mean, yeah, I would say check that out, but I gotta get rolling. Peace out. Alright, well, this is Dolevine. Check it out. Visit my blog, dolevine.com, DOLEVINE. Check her out.